presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Oklahoma Sports Network, this is Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray. We are back at the Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School for the Class 5A girls area runner-up game. Jordan's making his way down to the court so he can talk to Coach Megan Malloy Knight, the head coach of the Midwest City Lady Bombers, is there about to take on the Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish. And we have Jordan back down on the court. And there we go. We're going to switch over to Jordan, see if we can get the interview with Coach Knight.
All right, Tracy, thank you. And, Coach, what are some things that need to change from what happened on Thursday?
We're back to what we've been doing all year. Struggled really bad against Austin the other night, so I think that I'm back to playing the way now.
What impresses you about McGuinness?
They have 3 young ladies that are really good. They get up and down the floor, they can shoot the heck out of the ball. And so we really got to do a good job defending and talking.
All right, Coach, good luck.
All right, thanks.
Tracy.
All right, this is Tracy Mussett. Once again, we had Jordan Ray interviewing Coach Megan Malloy Knight. I think the audio was great. Hopefully you could understand what she was saying there, but we're got Jordan giving us a little court video as well. We're going to switch back over to our main video now. Looks like we are having some couple of challenges with some video just freezing up occasionally, and we're going to get that sorted out here before the game starts. We are at the Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School. Again, the Midwest City Lady Bombers about to take on the Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish for the 5A West area runner-up game. The Lady Bombers come into this game with a record of 19-5 on the season. The Lady Irish, a record of 21-6 on the season. Lady Irish coached by Jade Carter. And Jordan, you had to do the stairs a couple of times there, so I'll try to give you a break here before I lean on you. But our banner sponsor for the playoffs is Whataburger, located on Douglas Boulevard. Whataburger's new Whata deal has big flavor for a small price, like the new Big Ranch Wrap, premium Whata Chicken Bites, or the Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. Try one today, Whataburger on Douglas Boulevard. And our title sponsor for the playoffs. Join Coach Vic and Tony Johnson on Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines as they deliver thoughtful analysis, in-depth conversations, and meaningful coverage of programs across the state. Coach Vic and Tony Johnson, a lot of knowledge, and they will discuss other sports as well as high school girls basketball, but that is the focus of their podcast, or their video blog, if you will. And we invite you to tune in to Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines, our playoff title sponsor. Should be a really good matchup here today. Jordan, you and I talking yesterday and you know, leading up to this game, and we both kind of feel like Midwest City has the better team, but Bishop McGuinness had that upset overtime win over Del City just a couple of weeks ago, and that gives us pause, I guess is the best way to put it, right?
Yes, and they have guards. McGuinness has guards that can score, and so anytime a team has that, if they can have a good defensive showing, if Midwest City is cold from the field, if they're just way cold from three-point range because they do like to shoot the three, if their defense is not getting them in transition like they need to, absolutely McGuinness could win this game. They don't have to play a perfect game to win this game. Like, there's a couple matchups today and maybe in 6A and other places where the underdog has to play perfect. You have to give them a chance to play perfect. I don't think Bishop McGuinness needs to play perfect to win this game, but it's important for them, obviously, that Midwest City just has a cold day from the field.
Absolutely. We've got both teams out on the court. We should be having the national anthem here in just a couple of minutes as the teams are huddling up, the announcers ready, and we're getting very close to the opening tip of this basketball game. Our opening tip, we'll cover that when the time comes. Well, let's go ahead and take a quick break for the national anthem here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you!
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you!
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray. We've got Scott Cassidy on the camera today back at Piedmont High School, the Wildcat Athletic Center for the Class 5A area runner-up game between the Midwest City Lady Bombers and the Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish. Our starting lineup sponsored by Precision Nutrition. For all your nutrition needs and one shaker tea, come to Precision Nutrition, located at 4603 Southeast 29th Street, Suite 105 in Del City. You can order over the phone by calling 405-672-0999. Midwest City is the visitor on the scoreboard today. They're in their black uniforms with gold numbers and trim. Their starting lineup includes a 5'7" senior, number 3, Sadie Johnson. A 5'6" senior, number 4, Promise Wright. A 5'7" senior, number 13, Seven Miller. A 5'7" senior, number 22, Andrea Walter. And a 5'9" freshman, number 24, Brooklyn Henderson. The home team in white uniforms with green numbers and trim today, the Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish. Starting lineup includes sophomore number 3, Aislinn Tucker. Senior number 5, Elliott Jones. Sophomore number 11, Cashlyn Moore. Sophomore number 21, Megan Milligan. And junior number 23, Mariah Connolly. The Lady Bombers coached by Megan Malloy Knight. The Lady Irish coached by Jade Carter. And we are about ready to go. You know, just an interesting observation. As we look down, the Lady Irish have a couple of girls who are in sweats surrounding the team right now. And it's just one of those things I noticed. Irish, a lot of red hair down there.
Well, you know, the Bishop McGuinness boys have a player named Lucky. That's his last name for the Irish.
All right. So great last name, right?
When I was calling their game yesterday, an audio stream, I said he must be related to leprechauns or something.
All right, our opening tip brought to you by the Del City Chamber of Commerce. The Del City Chamber of Commerce is the trusted resource for advocacy, education, and engagement to help you improve your business. Whether you're trying to get a new business off the ground, you're looking for a new home, or just need some help, check out the Del City Chamber of Commerce, so they'll be there to support you in all your business needs. We are underway. Promise Wright pulls down the opening tip, and Midwest City has the ball. Quickly, a 3 fired up, air ball shot, and a rebound pulled down by Bishop McGuinness. Open layup on the other end.
McGuinness can turn missed threes into field goals. Midwest City has got to be back when a three-point attempted. They have to have a safety player or two.
Aislinn Tucker pulled down that rebound. She fed it to her teammate. That was Mariah Connolly under the basket. Another 3 put up by Midwest City. No good. That was Henderson firing that 3 up. Right down the court to the basket for the layup. Aislinn Tucker with the rebound and the bucket. It's a 4-0 lead for Bishop McGuinness early.
Bombers are just statues on defense. This couldn't be a worse start. You're missing threes that I know you want to take, but, you know, and they were open. But if you miss them, you got to be ready to miss them. You got to get back on defense.
Miller goes into traffic, fires up a shot that was contested, and Bishop McGuinness is going to turn the ball over. There's a first turnover of the ball game.
Now that time Bombers got set. They were ready for a trap off a miss. So that defense was better for them.
Aislinn Tucker, the sophomore number 3 for Bishop McGuinness, has been a force already. Henderson in the paint takes the inbound pass and misses a shot, gets her own board. Another 3. That's the third 3 attempted by Midwest City already. Couple of offensive boards by Henderson on this possession, and Midwest City has the ball back.
Yeah, some early shooting struggles.
Johnson right to the hole, and she scores.
Great sign for the Bombers. Sadie Johnson struggled on Thursday night. Didn't do much of anything productive-wise. For her to get to the basket and put a shot in, that may help her from the three-point line when she shoots a couple later on.
Yeah, Sadie Johnson found a nice lane to the basket on that play. And a rebound by Miller. Promise Wright loses the ball out of bounds. It's a turnover for Midwest City.
You remember when Promise Wright hit a big shot against Carl Albert where she held the ball high, kind of crossing over with that's what she was trying to do, but she was going a little too fast for her own good and lost control of the ball.
Full court man defense by Midwest City here. Tucker brings the ball right down the court. Johnson stays with her. Tucker goes into Johnson and gets the layup. That sophomore's got some game.
Yeah, we've been talking about that. They have the guards to really make Midwest City work. And right now their defense for Midwest City is not good.
Henderson driving, draws the foul. She's going to the line to shoot the Toonie Houses free throws. Our first period brought to you by Scrambled. We start this game the way you should start your day. For breakfast or brunch, try their chicken and pancakes and deep fried French toast. Located at 1742 Northeast 23rd Street, Suite A in Oklahoma City. Call them at 405-900-5972. Scrambled.
Now, Midwest City's got to have help defense against Tucker.
Henderson hits the first of the Toonie Houses free throws, misses the second. Tucker right down the court again, passes off this time. Cooper driving on Miller, goes to the hole. Miller will draw the foul, or Miller will be called for the foul, I should say. No, the foul's on Andrea Walter.
Yeah, I would agree. I thought it was going to be on Miller because she swiped down. But I want to remind people that Carl Albert El Reno is also on the Oklahoma Sports Network over at Edmond North.
Cashlyn Cooper getting the Toonie Houses free throws. Remind you, Toonie Homes in any condition. If you're someone you know needs to sell a home for any reason, call today for a cash offer, 405-931-3046. Cooper hits the first free throw. And Jordan, I don't know if you can see the scoreboard from where you're sitting, but you'll notice as Cooper hits both free throws, when they put the player fouls up, it's the number of fouls first, then the player number. So backwards from what we're used to.
Yeah, that's tricky.
It's confusing when it's a single-digit player number.
Oh, yeah. Like Promise Right.
Promise Right for three. She's offensive foul called on Seven Miller.
Seven Miller in screening for Promise Right opened up on the McGuinness player. You can tell when the ref blows the whistle multiple times, it's probably on the offense.
Tucker takes the inbound pass. Johnson back to defend. Stays with her in the backcourt. Cooper battling inside. She can score as well. 3 lead for McGuinness.
Yeah, I was more worried about Connolly than Cooper, but Cooper's gone up to a good start. And the Bombers might need to go to My Hodge. They got to protect the paint. They're not protecting the paint right now.
Henderson, 3 from the corner, no good. A rebound picked up by Ariana Walter, who's now in the game. And a turnover for Midwest City.
Oh, Henderson almost made a spectacular steal. Now get called for a foul.
Henderson called for her first personal, third-team foul on Midwest City with 4.5 minutes to play in the scrambled first period.
Now, we didn't mention it. I didn't mention it to Coach Knight because we were trying some things technology-wise, having some issues, but meant to ask her about Henderson staying out of foul trouble. So she's got one. That's okay, but she can't be over-aggressive. And right there goes a dribble penetration.
Well, Tucker penetrated well, had a layup, kicked the ball to the corner.
They're not doing much right at all on defense.
Milligan hits the bucket, and it's a 13-3 lead, 4:18 left to play in the scrambled first period. We've got a timeout called by Coach Megan Malloy Knight.
Yep, they had a rebound. You know, they had a chance at that. They finally protected the paint in a way where they forced an outside shot, but then they didn't go get the rebound. They are, I think you could tell that Coach Carter, Jade Carter for Bishop McGuinness, he's really good at installing confidence in his team, and they're confident right now that not only can they beat Midwest City, but they can do so by getting to the basket every time. And the Bombers are just very, the paint is open right now. And that's why I wonder if they're going to go to My Hodge soon, but they haven't done that yet.
They have brought Ariana Walter into the game.
Now here comes Hodge.
Hodge was set to check in. Henderson dribbling on the right wing. Walter backs down a defender, right driving, and the foul called. I think that Midwest City can make a living at the free throw line the way that Paint is just opening, and then they can drive into their defender. Promise Right getting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws.
You saw she got fouled, but you missed the free throw, so it's not as valuable as making the shot. And the Bombers did not have, or McGuinness defended the paint well, but Promise Right made a good play to draw the foul, but it was contested. And Midwest City's not doing that on their end.
Midwest City is 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Inbound play, Elliott Jones now through the hands of Milligan. Tucker trying to back down. Henderson kicks the ball into the corner. 3, no good. Scramble for the ball. It is Henderson coming up with it. She's going right to the hole, and an and one for Brooklyn Henderson. We've got your Triple Elite Screen Printing instant replay. Remember, at Triple Elite Screen Printing, you find world-class designs and hot new styles.
So the Bombers, it was a little tough, but they did get a rebound, and Henderson got the ball with a driving lane. The moment she started to dribble, you knew she was going to go all the way with this unless McGuinness got 2 defenders on her. Boy, the free throw shooting.
Henderson misses the shot. Promise Right gets the offensive board. And then we're going to give a credit to a rebound to Tucker after Hodge tossed it back in. A turnover for Bishop McGuinness. 3 by, boy, Midwest City is way off on shooting from outside. They've shot several air balls in this ball game. Tucker pulls in her 5th rebound of the game already.
Well, they live by the 3. That's why you thought McGuinness had a good chance here.
Cooper, floater in the paint, no good. Gets her own rebound. And she's going to get an and one.
Boy, you got to get that rebound. It went over Maya Hodges' head because she was focused on defense. And Cooper has been really good this game.
And Hodge picked up the foul. No, take that back. That was Ariana Walter who picked up that foul. Cooper shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throw. She hits the first. Or hits the only one. It was an and one. She's 3 for 3 from the line with 7 points. And it's back to a 10-point lead for Bishop McGuinness. 2:48 to play in the scrambled first period. Remind us, this is the 5A area runner-up game. The winner of this game advances to the state tournament next week. The loser's season ends here. This is the last game before state. Henderson motioning for her teammates, gets Hodge over to set a screen. Henderson goes around the screen, kicks it down low to Walter, and Walter has the ball just almost ripped out of her hands. She shows some streak and hangs on to it. Jump ball will go to Bishop McGuinness.
And the Irish, even when, and probably because Hodge is going to draw a crowd in the paint, but they're defending the paint so much better than Midwest City is.
Jones inbounds the ball. Cooper throws it into the hands of Henderson. Henderson dishes it to Promise Right, and she gets the bucket.
That's what Midwest has got to do. They got to find a way to force turnovers.
Henderson just picked up her second foul. That one a long way away from the front court.
Yeah, and she'll come out, but they got to figure out something on offense where they can get spacing. I assume they're going to come out. It's already going to be free throws.
Yeah, it's 5 fouls on Midwest City, so Toonie Buys Houses free throws coming for Aislinn Tucker. This will be her first free throws of the ball game. Henderson got in foul trouble against Del City as early as well, and it made a difference in her game. She has 2 fouls early here.
Really made a difference in the second half.
Tucker hits the first free throw. Tucker's second shot up, it's good as well. She has 6 points and 5 rebounds in the first period. Halfway to a double-double already. Bailey Guthrie in the game for Midwest City. I'm a little stunned by how lopsided just the performance itself has been thus far. Missed shot. Tucker pulls down the rebound. She's 6-6 now. And a timeout called by Coach Jade Carter. It's a 30-second timeout with 1:46 left to play in the scrambled first period. It's a 10-point lead for Bishop McGuinness, 18-8. So after that early jump where Bishop McGuinness got that lead, Midwest City has matched them point for point here for some time now, but scoring is just slowed down.
Well, and this is what you worry about in a game where you feel like you're the better team. Are you going to be able to play your game? Is the shots you want, are they going to drop? And those teams had a tough shooting day so far. They missed points in the paint. They missed open threes. And they got to figure out how to defend also this final minute 46 without fouling, because McGuinness has hit their free throws.
And I'm off from the scoreboard. I've got 17 points recorded on my sheet, 18 showing on the scoreboard. I'll have to check the scorebook at halftime to figure out where I'm off at. Long pass, going to the hole, missing the shot, a rebound, Promise Right.
Good transition.
And a bucket for Ariana Walter.
But that started with defense. They got to stop. That's what they got to get.
Cooper now crosses the timeline. Inside, there's another turnover for Bishop McGuinness. 4 turnovers for each team now. Walter turned around, had a lane, and ball's knocked out of her hands, but she's the last one to touch it.
So you saw that same thing happen to Promise Right earlier this quarter. That's kind of where the Bombers are at. They're losing the ball. They're not controlling it very well. They're missing points in the paint. They're not getting some defensive rebounds they should be getting. And they're missing threes.
The pace of this game is going to test the conditioning and stamina of these two teams because it is a fast-paced game.
That's what Middle City wants.
Cooper to Abby Elder, who's in the game for Bishop McGuinness. Cooper, the deep three, back iron, no good. Promise Right with another rebound. Walter has the ball out top, defended by Tucker, screen set. Bounce pass ended up being a little weak. It bounced twice getting there. And Walter, Maya Hodge with an offensive board and the putback. Great job, Hodge.
Well, she's one player who can get Middle City easy baskets, and she's going to do that. And if she's going to do that, it's going to be from offensive rebounding.
And it's a 2-possession game all of a sudden. 6 points with 20 seconds left to play in the scrambled first period. Tucker trying to get around Guthrie. Puts up a little hook shot, and it goes in.
Right, Hodge is there. Just got to give Tucker credit for making that.
Guthrie crossover on Tucker. Goes up. Bucket no good. A rebound by Conley. And after 1 period of play, it's 20-12 on the scoreboard. The Bishop McGuinness Irish leading the Midwest City Lady Bombers here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
More than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Oklahoma Sports Network, this is Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, back at the Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School for the Class 5A West Girls Area Runner-Up game. It's the Bishop McGuinness Irish leading the Midwest City Bombers 20-12 as we begin the Bell Bonds by Tamara second period. Have you missed the ball on paying a ticket? Call Bell Bonds by Tamara at 405-200-5110. 15-plus years of serving the community. It's a three. Boom! Mr. Bobby Lewis Insurance 3. That was Sadie Johnson.
Yeah, I wouldn't go under the screen if it was against Sadie Johnson if I'm McGuinness.
Remind you that Bobby Lewis Insurance has surprisingly great rates in 2 locations to serve you. Call them in Del City at 405-670-3665. Conley gets another bucket. The lead 7. Right dribbles off of her foot. Bailey Guthrie's able to recover and pick up the ball that's rolling across the floor. Guthrie from the right elbow. Hodge battling for the rebound and the putback. Great job, Maya Hodge.
Again, she can get high percentage shots. So you want to hear it for a while. Oh, it's tough foul, promise right. But at least it's the beginning of a quarter, so it's not going to be free throws for McGuinness. See how long they will see stage without Henderson.
That is the first foul against Promise Right. First team foul on Midwest City.
And it looks like they may be dropping to a zone. And see if McGuinness will hit. They hit a 3 already, did McGuinness, but I don't think they're a great three-point shooting team. So test that by packing that zone in some.
Jones inside. Tucker driving the baseline, kicks it to the corner. 3 from the corner. Boom! There it is. Bobby Lewis Insurance 3. That one by Megan Milligan.
Well, she may be my words. I'd live with that, though. I'd live with that shot, even though she made it.
8-point lead for Bishop McGuinness. Andrea Walter in the paint. Little floater. It was a nice-looking shot. Rebound by Tucker. All the way down the court, Connolly scores.
Well, you can't let your offensive frustrations keep you from getting back. That's how McGuinness started this thing, and now Brooklyn Henderson will return with 2 fouls.
Yeah, a lot of Bishop McGuinness points have come off of transition with Midwest City not getting back quickly, as you said. They fixed that, it seemed, in the second half of the first period, but here early in the second, don't want to get back into that. Guthrie, she puts up a shot. Not a little contact there, not maybe the greatest shot selection. Tucker, boy, she's got handles, scoops one up. Hodge gets the rebound. Guthrie into traffic, in the paint, in the trees, shot no good. Hodge saves it, throws that one out. And it'll be a backcourt violation as Hodge tried to save it. And Sadie Johnson could not get to it to save it from going into the backcourt.
That Guthrie made a good drive to the left, but did not use her left hand, so it became a very difficult shot.
10-point lead again for Bishop McGuinness. 5:23 left to play in the Bell Bonds by Tamara second period. Boy, it seems like the first 2.5 minutes of this period just flew by. Tucker looking inside. She fires the 3. Boom! Another Bobby Lewis Insurance 3. Aislinn Tucker. She's on her way to a double-double in the first half. Henderson driving in, makes a nice hop, puts it off the glass for 2. She has 5 points.
They need a lot of her right now, getting easy shots. No one can shoot right, or no one can shoot well at the moment from Midwest City from the perimeter.
Molly Milligan in the ball game. She's going to shoot the 3, and that one's no good. Henderson with the rebound. Henderson driving, has her pocket picked. Tucker going the other way with it. Misses the shot. Henderson, another rebound.
That was Walter on the contest. Very good defense for the Bombers.
Sadie Johnson for 3 in the corner. Front iron, no good. Scramble for the rebound, and we'll have a jump ball. This was going to go to Bishop McGuinness.
And Sadie Johnson was about to follow that 3. It was a good box out, I think, by Manning, I believe, for McGuinness. I didn't catch the name.
Elliott Jones scrambling with Henderson on that rebound, and she looks like she's out of breath. She was leaning over, gasping for air on the baseline before she threw that inbound pass in. 4:03 on the clock here in the Bell Bonds by Tamara second period. Inside, Cooper backing down. Denia Douglas, and Douglas called for the foul.
Bombers did not want to double team Cooper. Douglas reached in, and you want to be able to try to anticipate where that ball is going to be. Your goal is to get your hand on the ball, but clearly Douglas got her arm on Cooper's arm.
Cooper shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. That's the first miss from the charity stripe for Bishop McGuinness. They were 5 for 5 prior to that shot. Second shot's up. That one is good. Make it 6 for 7. And Maya Hodge coming back in. Let's see. Denia Douglas is going to take a seat. .350 to play. First half. The 12-point lead now for Bishop McGuinness. 31-19. Henderson has the ball. Into the paint. Dishes it right to Miller. Left-hand layup good.
Even though the paint's congested right now, Brooklyn Henderson can still navigate her way really well.
Molly Milligan takes one dribble, picks it up. Gets in a little trouble with Hodge on her, but she gets it over to Tucker. Tucker was taking her time. Cooper thought about a three with Walter in front of her, but she drives in, misses the bucket, and Miller gets the rebound. It's back to a 10-point game. A travel called. Turnover number 8 for the Bombers.
Bringing Kennedy Downer here. He's going to try to pressure the ball.
I'm just telling her to stay on Tucker, evidently.
Well, she's going to need help. She gives her some size to Tucker.
She's got some speed and quickness. And Tucker drives in, misses the shot. Rebound ends up in the hands of Ariana Walter. Henderson looking to drive again, bounces out. She'll take the three for the right wing, in and out. Hodge gets called over the back on the rebound.
Well, it's tempting. McGuinness is going to let him get some threes off. Bombers only made one.
3 fouls now on Midwest City, none on Bishop McGuinness in this second period. That is 2 fouls on Maya Hodge already.
Yeah, so she should not, doesn't mean she doesn't crash the offensive glass, but Maya Hodge should not reach out like that if she's being boxed out effectively. She's going to have to let McGuinness get that rebound then, but she can't pick up her third right now.
Connolly inside to Tucker off the glass. Shot no good. Now, I was about to say on the rebound, Tucker was over the back of Henderson just as much as Hodge was over the back earlier. Didn't get the foul called, but then she does for reaching in afterwards.
That was tremendous help side defense by Henderson. She forced that miss. McGuinness has had a bit of a shooting slump right now. The Bombers haven't really taken advantage on the scoreboard yet. But the Bombers' defense has had something to do with that.
Henderson's working the defensive boards well. She has 6 rebounds already. 2 minutes left in this Bell Bonds by Tamara second period. Henderson down low to Hodge. And Hodge draws the foul. Wasn't a lot of contact on that one, but enough to cause the official to say it affected the shot. Foul was on Cashlyn Cooper.
We don't see this on camera, but Henderson went over to Coach Knight to plead for something. I don't know if it's an offensive alignment deal or what.
Maya Hodge hits the first of the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. Second shot coming, back to a 9-point game, and it's good as well. Really impressed with how Hodge's game is improving and she's developing.
She didn't play basketball last year, so you're going to be rusty when that happens. But she's caught up pretty well.
Tucker driving, kicks the ball in the corner. Hodge comes out, keeps the three from going up, and Henderson gets a rebound off a miss. Miller called for a double dribble. Well, they'll signal travel, but whichever.
I thought they were going to call it a bounce. Tough thing there is Henderson had the right idea to throw it ahead to Miller, but her pass was a little too out in front. If it was a little more on the money, Miller would have had an easy layup there.
Miller did not like the call, but it looked like she caught the ball and then lost it and then picked it up and dribbled again versus it just not catching it cleanly. Drive and a floater from the baseline, no good. Hodge with another rebound.
And she was looking for Henderson. Here we go. Brooklyn does not have numbers. Good pull up there.
Henderson playing smart. Sets up the offense. It's an 8-point game now. At the left elbow. Lost her dribble. Has to pass that one off. Downer. Inside to Hodge. Hodge backing down Fender. And she'll get 2 more free throws. That foul going on Tucker. That's Tucker's second personal foul.
Well, you want the best feeling you can get at halftime if you're Midwest City. However much they can close this gap, because that doesn't help, obviously, but however much they can close this gap, that's when you can easier a job for Coach Knight to convince her players, hey, this is really a 0-0 game now. Just look at it like that when we come out in the second half.
Hodge misses the first of the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. Second shot is up, and it's good. Seven-point game, 31-24. Midwest City cutting into this lead. Less than a minute to play in the Bell Bonds by Tamara's second period.
And they take Henderson out because of fouls.
Conley working against Ariana Walter. Gets around her. Wright steps into the way, but Conley drives all the way in and scores.
If I was Maya Hodge, I'd go and help out as well. If you leave your offensive player open, you leave her open.
Walter falls down, tries to pass the ball off. Tucker reaches down and grabs it. Jump ball, but it'll stay with Midwest City. 39 seconds left. Wright takes a seat. Henderson comes back in on offense. Guthrie checking in now. Aislinn Tucker also took a seat for Bishop McGuinness.
I don't know about her fouls, but that would be...
She has 2.
Okay, that makes sense. Because they need her as McGuinness.
Guthrie bounces out. 30 seconds. Driving in. Maya Hodge under the basket for 2. Boy, they are finding Maya Hodge right now, and it is working.
Yeah, because McGuinness's defense is very sagging, almost too much. They're not making it hard for the dribbler, really, to get to the paint. They're just staying in front of her, but that's it. 10
seconds left in the half. Conley driving. Hodge in the way. Rebound Guthrie.
Whoa, what was that?
And not a pretty shot fired up before the buzzer. It's a 7-point game at halftime. Felt like early it was going to be a lot bigger deficit than that for the Midwest City Lady Bombers, but they cut back into that deficit 33-26 at half. The Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish have the lead here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Your home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, back at the Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School for the 5A girls area runner-up game between the Midwest City Lady Bombers and the Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish. Our banner sponsor for this tournament, Whataburger, located on Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City. Whataburger's new Whata deal has big flavor for a small price, like the new Big Ranch Wrap, premium Whata chicken bites, or the Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. Try one today at Whataburger on Douglas Boulevard. And our title sponsor, join Coach Vic and Tony Johnson on Oklahoma high school girls Between the Lines as they deliver thoughtful analysis, in-depth conversations, and meaningful coverage of programs across the state. The score at halftime, Bishop McGuinness 33, Midwest City 26. Leading scorer in the ball game with 11 points and 7 rebounds, Aislinn Tucker, sophomore for Bishop McGuinness. For the Irish, Cashlyn Cooper has 8 points. Mariah Conley has 8 points. Megan Milligan has 6 points. For Midwest City, leading scorer is Maya Hodge with 9 points and 5 rebounds, followed by Brooklyn Henderson with 5 points and 7 rebounds. Sadie Johnson also has 5 points. Promise Wright has 3. Seven Miller has 2. And Ariana Walter has 2 points. Midwest City out-rebound Bishop McGuinness 20-12 in the first half, including 7 offensive boards for Midwest City. But Midwest City struggling at the free throw line, shooting only 5 of 9, whereas Bishop McGuinness went 6 of 7 at the free throw line. Cashlyn Cooper gets an offensive board here and converts to begin the second half of play as we are in the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period. Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance is a locally owned, family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code in the upper right corner of the screen or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. Another 3 and another offensive rebound by Bishop McGuinness. Cooper, again, driving in and scoring. She has 12 points, and she's the leading scorer now for Bishop McGuinness, and the lead is at 11 once again for the Irish.
You can't be that far in the basket when a three-point shot is up. Midwest City is just not in good rebounding position.
Missed 3 by Midwest City. Cooper got the rebound, shuffled her feet, no call on that, and then a foul is called on Seven Miller. That's her second personal foul.
Yeah, then it's another horrible start where the Bombers just look asleep. And Maya Hodge comes in very quickly, a lot quicker than you normally see her come into a game at the beginning of a half.
You know, right now, Midwest City in a full-court defense, but it, again, just slow foot movement. Another 3 attempt, and boom, it's the Bobby Lewis Insurance 3. That's Megan Milligan's third 3 in the ball game. Bobby Lewis Insurance. Call them in Choctaw, 405-281-6700. Henderson driving in and draws the foul.
In the act of a pass.
Foul is called on Elliott Jones. That's her first personal foul. I tell you, Henderson got her elbows up into the face of Mariah Conley, and maybe a little lucky she didn't get an offensive foul called on her. Hodge will inbound on the baseline. It's a 14-point game now. Inside to Hodge, going right around the defender and off the glass. That is a nice move by Hodge. She has 11 points.
There's a quick move, too, so McGuinness could not react to that.
Cooper right down the court.
And Hodge has got to get in front of her. She's just worried about an open three-point shooter. I know McGuinness hit their last 3, but I think Hodge should not worry about that. Defend the paint and let other players worry about helping out a three-point shooter.
Now, the official signaled the foul on Andrea Walter. That's her second. And Cooper's at the line shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. Cooper now has 13 points in the ball game, and this lead is extended to 13. 14.
Again, defending the paint. It just hasn't been good for Midwest City, and rebounding on defense, and here we are. They're trailing by double digits.
Henderson just inside the free throw line, and a rebound and a putback by Maya Hodge. Hodge has 13 points. Conley with the ball in the front court. Walter defending. Conley goes to the hole. And is the foul on Ariana Walter, or is it on Maya Hodge swiping at the shot? It's on Hodge. That's her third.
Yeah, this press from Iowa City is just not disruptive at all. What happens is McGuinness is having a player, Connolly, Tucker, Cooper. When they break the press, those players are getting they're getting the ball in great space to drive to the basket.
Mariah Connolly hits the first of the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. Call Toonie Buys Houses at 405-931-3046 for a cash offer today. Second shot's coming. Connolly's shot is good, and Bishop McGuinness is a striking 10 of 11 at the free throw line today. The only miss coming from Cashlyn Cooper late in the second. And an air ball put up by Walter. Team rebound for the Irish.
Just to airball that three, I mean, you don't expect her to make it every time, but that's surprising. And Iowa City's only made 1 3. And again, they're just out of it.
They have
airball a three like that and play the defense they're playing.
They have shot 4 air balls from three-point range. Most of them were early in the game. And a timeout called by Coach Jake Carter. It's a 30-second timeout with 5.5 minutes left to play in the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period. A 14-point lead for the Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish over the Midwest City Lady Bombers. This game is not out of reach for the Lady Bombers. If they can just pick up the intensity on defense and then attack the basket like they were doing in their successful moments of the first half, they can climb right back into this basketball game.
Yeah, they got to figure out a type of defense that can work for them, because you can't just sack back in the zone now. There's still a lot of time left, but Bishop McGuinness could easily stall against any type of zone. So you got to figure out a way to disrupt them somehow, and they are not doing that. They really need to disrupt the guards for McGuinness that aren't the scorers.
Bishop with the ball coming out of the timeout, 14-point lead. You got a player like Tucker, and you think, do you run a box and one or something on her? But then you got Cashlyn Cooper, who is just as dangerous. She fires the three. Boom! Mr. Bobby Lewis ensures 3. Cooper with 9 points in the first 3 minutes of the second half, and an offensive foul called on Denia Douglas. That's a turnover for the Lady Bombers. Second personal foul. 4th team foul already on Midwest City 3 minutes into the half.
Yeah, and they got to start. They got to start taking some chances on defense, trying to steal some passes.
Tucker driving the baseline, turns the ball over.
Great anticipation by Promise Wright.
Ariana Walter, corner, Sadie Johnson for 3. Oh, Mr. Bobby Lewis ensures 3. She's hit 2 of them now. There's the shooter.
She's the only player to hit one from Midwest City, hitting 2.
Cuts the lead back to 14. Midwest City needed that defensive stop and points, and Miller commits her 3rd personal foul.
And Miller got out of position because Cooper did a good job faking that she was going to hand off. And then that gave Cooper a driving lane to get into the paint.
Cooper's smart. Each time she attacks the basket from that left side, she looks at the corner and gives a really good fake pass to the corner before tucking the ball in and taking contact. Toonie Buys Houses free throws for Cashlyn Cooper as she hits the first.
By the way, we haven't talked about this. The winner of this game will play Booker T in the first round. I meant to text you and Eric that, of the state tournament, and the winner of the Carl Albert El Reno game, which right now looks like it's going to be Carl Albert, they will get East Central, who's kind of the Cinderella team right now of the teams that have made it.
Promise Wright got the rebound off the missed free throw. Henderson out top. Guthrie. Did Guthrie have that brace on her right leg earlier?
Yeah, she was out for last season with a knee injury.
Yeah, I just don't remember seeing the brace on her leg earlier. And Wright, lucky she didn't get called for a foul, but she pokes the ball out of bounds.
I mean, it's not a bad possession for Midwest City. They got an open three from a player they want shooting in Sadie Johnson, but again, overall, the shooting has not been there for the Bombers.
Walter defending Tucker, racing down the court with her. Ball poked away by Henderson. Henderson hoping she would get the call, but it'll stay with Bishop McGuinness.
Henderson, that was a great idea. Try to find a way to sneak in for a steal.
And Henderson almost stole the inbound pass, but Cooper manages to pick it up and give it to Tucker under the basket. Tucker misses the shot, and the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Midwest City. Pass inside to Cooper, right back to Tucker. Travel called on Tucker, turning the ball over. 2 turnovers on each team here in the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period. 3:40 to play in the third. 15-point lead for Bishop McGuinness. Henderson with the ball, walking it up the court, crosses the timeline. Midwest City taking their time. And Johnson in the corner, pass inside, picked off. Bad pass from Henderson. And Tucker's going to score easily on the other end.
McGuinness does not respect the Bombers shooting. They are packing in that zone. Bombers trying to get it inside, and that's a nice play by Wright, but again, there's defenders there making it a tougher shot than normal.
Tucker gets the rebound off the miss. She's going right back to the hole again, misses the shot. Henderson with the rebound. Right for 3. That's back iron. Another rebound for Tucker. Tucker has a double-double with 13 points and 10 rebounds. Cooper scores on the other end. And timeout called by Coach Megan Malloy Knight. She's down by 19. It's a full timeout with 2.5 minutes to play in the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, back at the Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School, 5A girls area runner-up game. The Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish leading the Midwest City Lady Bombers 52-33 with 2.5 minutes left to play in this Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period. Midwest City has the ball coming out of the timeout. Henderson goes right, driving, spins high off the glass. Foul called. If that foul is on Tucker, it'll be her third. It is.
If they wanted, McGuinness could probably be fine with Tucker on the bench for a few minutes, especially since Cooper's playing so well, and Conley can also pick up the scoring load.
Henderson with the Toonie Vice Houses free throws, and again, Midwest City struggling at the free throw line today. Cooper has 20 points now in the ball game.
Yep, it's been by far the best player.
Well, Tucker has the double-double with 13 points and 10 rebounds. Henderson hits the second free throw. Molly Milligan hands off. Cooper trying to drive against Walter. Walter staying with her. Forces her to pick up the dribble. through the hands, a turnover. Wright gets it. Henderson going to the hole, and a foul will be called on Elliott Jones. Her second personal.
Henderson's got to find a way to lay that up softly when she's going that hard to the basket, because Midwest City does not need trips to the free throw line for 2 shots. They need and ones.
She's coming from the left side with a defender right on her. It looked like she switched to her right hand for an underhand scoop when a left-handed layup would have been a strong move there. Tooney buys houses, free throws. Tooney buys homes in any condition. If you're someone you know needs to sell a home for any reason, call today for a cash offer. 405-931-3046. After going 1 for 4 to start at the line today, Henderson has hit her last 3. And it's a 16-point game. Foul call on Hodge, I believe. It could be on Downer. It is on Downer. That's a break for Midwest City.
Now, if you're Kennedy Downer, you're giving up so much size to Tucker, you might as well poke at the ball by the time she gets inside the three-point line, because otherwise she's going to head for an easy shot or get to the free throw line like she is now.
Tucker getting the Tooney buys houses free throws as she hits the first. Second shot's up. That one's no good. Hodge gets a rebound. Hodge is 3 rebounds away from a double-double herself. Walter hands off to Henderson. She'll reset the offense. Screen by Hodge. Henderson in the paint. Nice little floater. Good move. Henderson has 10 points now.
Ooh. Almost a steal, maybe a foul.
And Wright's going to tip that one out of bounds. Good defense by Midwest City.
But they had a chance at a turnover. That's what they got to figure out how to do. How to make Bishop McGuinness make difficult passes. Don't let him get into the paint easily.
And a quick foul called. That one's going to be on Ariana Walter. That is her first.
And you hate that foul, though, because she wasn't really gambling. She just kind of lost her balance. And Ace Tucker will head to the free throw line. So you're fouling them near half court. But you're sending them to the free throw line.
Tucker's free throw is good as that one rattles in. Only 3 misses at the line today for Bishop McGuinness. Second shot's up. Make it 4 misses now. Hodge gets another rebound. 8 boards for Hodge, 8 for Henderson. Hodge takes a nice dish. It's an and 1 for Maya Hodge. Here's your Triple Elite screen printing instant replay. Maya Hodge has 15 points.
That's on Tucker. That's how many?
That's 4 on Tucker.
Okay. I think McGuinness has enough good players without her, but that's not ideal for him, obviously.
Maya Hodge set to shoot the Tooney buys houses free throw off the front of the rim. Ariana Walter gets the rebound. Hodge again battling, shot up. That one's a little hard. Doesn't get the glass, and Downer's going to get called for the foul. Walter, be careful, not protesting. No, Walter got called for the foul. That's her second.
But you hate it either way for Midwest City because it's going to be 2 free throws on the other end, and Maya Hodge has got to make that shot. She's been great on offense for them, and she had good position. It could have been a 4-point possession for Midwest City, and she just wasn't completely aware of how close she was to the basket and overshot it.
Addie Elder shooting the Tooney buys houses free throws. She misses the first. 59 seconds left to play in the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period. Elder misses both free throws. Downer gets the rebound. It's back to a 14-point game. A bucket here by Midwest City, huge. Nice move by Henderson. She doesn't finish. Walter gets the rebound. Promise right for three. Back iron gets her own rebound. And a foul called. She's going to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Now, we haven't seen too many times where Midwest City's been able to follow their missed three, probably because some of them have been air balls. That time, Promise Right anticipated real well, and McGuinness, one of the reasons they're ahead by the way they are is they played such a good, fundamentally sound game. They've been doing a good job boxing out shooters, but that time Wright got free, and doesn't help, though, by missing the free throw.
First Toonie Buys Houses free throw missed by Promise Right. Second one in and out, and Cooper pulls down the rebound. Long pass down the court. Elder has it in the front court. Now Cooper kicks it in the corner. 15 seconds on the clock. A foul. Be careful. No protest here. Kennedy Downer, you clearly grabbed her around to the waist with both arms. So that was an easy call for the official.
She gives up a lot of size to Conley. Mariah Conley is a really good player. And so, again, the help needs to come a little sooner because of that.
Conley with 10 points in the ball game, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She misses this free throw, so Bishop McGuinness starting to miss at the line a little bit here late in the ball game.
Unfortunately for the Bombers, they are not starting to make theirs, at least not with enough frequency.
Downer with 2 fouls now, and Conley hits the second free throw. She has 11. 14 seconds left on the clock. Henderson's allowing the ball to roll up the court.
She wants
all the way into the front court now.
She wants Cooper to pick it up.
Right to the hole, scoring the bucket.
What's that call? Do you know what that means?
An intentional flop, is that what he called?
That might be it. That was Milligan who was trying to pick up Henderson there.
No. So the points are not put on the board.
I don't know what the call was.
I don't know what he called either.
I think they called a foul on Henderson, so that's odd.
Yeah, there's no foul indicated on the board. Bishop McGuinness turns it over. Less than a second left on the clock.
Okay, they have put points on the board. I think the scoreboard operator may have been confused.
So Henderson scored the bucket. I think he was signaling that she kind of flopped trying to sell the foul.
Yeah, there may have been just a warning.
Yeah, a warning, exactly. After the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period, Midwest City has cut the lead back down to 13. It's manageable, but they got a long way to go with 1 period left in this game. The score 55-42 on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, Scott Cassidy running the camera for us today here at the Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School for the 5A West Girls Area Runner-Up Game. The Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish leading the Midwest City Lady Bombers 55-42 as we begin the fourth period, brought to you by Titan Secure Storage. Another air ball on a three, but Promise Right cleans up and puts it in the hole.
Now what?
Loose ball was rolling across the court. It's an 11-point game again.
Well, I wonder where that loose ball came from. And we don't have a game for a while. The teams playing tonight here, Carl Albert boys and Class SAS, they're probably not even here yet.
Well, the game ball was loose. Okay. Yeah, it just was rolling back across the floor. Our fourth period brought to you by Titan Secure Storage. Tonight's fourth quarter sponsor, a veteran operator-owned business in East Oklahoma City. It's their honor and responsibility to serve the community with care and lots of discount options. At Titan Secure Storage, your treasures aren't just secure, they're Titan Secure. Visit them at www.titanstorageok.com or call 405-987-8673 for more information. Kennedy Downer picks up her third personal foul, first foul of the fourth period, and a timeout called. This timeout called by.
No, it has to be a full. Though.
Yeah, it's a full timeout. Was it called by Bishop McGuinness?
Yeah.
So we'll take a timeout as well as the lead's down to 11 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express, love your ride.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray back at the Wildcat Athletics Center, Piedmont High School. Class 5A girls area runner-up game. The Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish leading the Midwest City Lady Bombers by 11, 55-44 with 7.5 minutes to play in this Titan Secure Storage fourth period. Bishop McGuinness with the ball coming out of the timeout. Connolly now has it, trying to drive on Hodge, kicks the ball back out. Cooper for three. That one's going back iron, no good. Out of bounds on the rebound. Team rebound for Midwest City. 7:18 on the clock. Not a lot of time off, and Midwest City gets the ball back. They could cut this back to a single-digit game on this possession.
Yeah, they're still giving Brooklyn Henderson the three.
They are sunk way back on that defense, aren't they?
Yeah, it's been a gamble that's more than paid off for McGuinness.
Downer for three in the corner. No good. Hodge did a good job of not going over the back of Cooper, and a steal by Henderson. Scores the bucket. It's a 9-point game.
Can they force more steals?
Full court pressure by Midwest City. Cooper up the court. Promise Wright staying right with her. Wright gets a hand on the ball. Tipped. Jones around Hodge. Throws the ball into the bottom of the rim. A turnover for Bishop McGuinness.
I thought Henderson may have gotten that, but I don't know.
No, she did not. Henderson misses the shot. Hodge with the rebound and the putback. It's a 7-point ball game. 55-48. Midwest City's on fire. Maya Hodge right now just being... She's my player of the game as far as I'm concerned for this game right now. She's playing great. 6:16 left here in the Titan Secure Storage fourth period. 7-point game, 55-48 on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rolling. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School. The Midwest City Lady Bombers are on a run, climbing back into this one. 6:16 left to play in the ball game. It's a 7-point game now. Bishop McGuinness leading Midwest City 55-48. Maya Hodge getting it done under the basket for Midwest City. She has 17 points and 9 rebounds, 4 of those boards on the offensive end. Full court pressure coming from the Lady Bombers.
Tucker back in for McGuinness.
Ball tipped by Kennedy Downer, but Tucker comes up with it. She's going right to the hole. Misses the shot. Rebound by Henderson.
They got numbers.
Henderson. Boy, she pulls up. Foot slides. And Wright just loses it. Turnover for Midwest City. only their 4th turnover of the second half. Conley backing down Hodge, and she scores.
Used her body real well there.
There's a 3 by Ryan Walter off the glass. No good. Loose ball. I don't know about that foul. I thought Tucker just kind of fell down, but a foul got called. That was a scramble for a loose ball. I don't know how you call a foul on that play. Promise Wright, it looks like, is going to get called for the foul.
Boy, they had a chance down 7 to make it 4 or 5. And then Promise Wright, who's been playing well, just had a turnover where she didn't catch the ball cleanly and was trying to make a move before she had control of the ball.
2 fouls on Promise Wright, 2 team fouls on Midwest City, no team fouls on Bishop McGuinness. Cooper inside, spins through contact. Promise Wright with the rebound. She's had a real good game, getting to the boards with 7 rebounds. Ariana Walter to the hole, misses the shot. Hodge over the back, no foul called. It'll be Bishop McGuinness basketball.
And Walter's got to use the backboard on that. She had a good attempt there, driving the basket, but she tried to swish it with too much momentum. You want to lay it up softly off the glass.
Tucker taking her time, Downer on D. Downer staying close to her. Tucker crossover, ball tipped away, out of bounds. It'll be Bishop McGuinness ball on the baseline.
They're making it. Midwest City's finally defending the paint real well. It doesn't mean they're going to shut down McGuinness, but they are giving themselves chances by helping out, getting a hand on the ball. This is something they needed to do as they forced. Well, what's the call there?
Tucker just threw the ball way over the head of Cooper and threw it into the Bishop McGuinness bench out of bounds. Turnover.
Still time, but you might say it's too little. It may become too little too late for Midwest City to play that type of defense that they needed to play much of this game. There's still time, though.
Walter in and out. A rebound by Tucker. Pushing the ball right back down the court very quickly. Misses the layup. And Hodge with the rebound. She has a double-double with 17 points and 10 boards. Henderson going to the hole, off the glass, misses the shot.
McGuinness always has players back.
And that ball's going off the foot of Milligan. It'll be Midwest City ball.
Wait. One ref wants to change it.
I think he actually called it Bishop McGuinness ball, and he's going to talk to the other official about the call.
Well, I thought the other official, the lady official, called it for McGuinness.
Okay. Midwest City basketball. I think that's the right call. We had a good angle on that from here.
I agree. But they got to run, the Bombers do a good baseline and bounce play. Their last 3 or 4 shots have been around the paint, but have not been good shots. Not good rhythm shots.
Henderson takes the inbound pass, 4.5 minutes. Inside to Hodge. She bodies up, goes to the hole, gets the bucket. 19 points for Maya Hodge. And another turnover for Bishop McGuinness. They are a turnover machine right now. 7-point game with 4:14 left to play, and the Titans secure storage, 4th period.
Not only that, they're rushing everything they're doing. So McGuinness has not played like they have the lead right now.
Now they're playing like they're panicked.
Yes.
And they probably feel that way as they see Midwest City climbing back in this game. Sadie Johnson, we haven't seen her for a bit. Henderson driving. Pulls up, puts up a short shot. It's good. It's a 5-point ball game. Henderson has 16 points. Tucker pushing. Downer staying in front of her. Right to the hole. Runs over Downer. And a foul called on Downer. I think that should have been an offensive foul.
Yeah, that's why for Midwest City, I mean, you want, right now, even though Cooper's had a good game, Tucker's the one that they want with the ball, especially because he's being guarded by a smaller player and Downer. If that was a charge call, that would be huge because that not only would Midwest City have the ball back, it would have been the 5th foul on Tucker.
Tucker hits the first of the Tooting by his houses free throws. Extends the lead back to 6. She can make it a 3-possession game. The fact that she lowered her shoulder and took her down is why I thought it should have been an offensive foul. Second shot's good as well. It's a 7-point game again, 59-52. Henderson bringing the ball up the court. Walter looking inside, gives it back to Henderson. Downers in the corner, waiting on the shot. She's going to run the baseline now. Henderson directing traffic. Henderson for three. Oh, Mr. Bobby Lewis ensures three for Brooklyn Henderson. It is a 4-point ball game. Maybe it wasn't too little too late.
We'll see.
3:15 left to play in this Titan Secure Storage fourth period on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray at the Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School. The Midwest City Lady Bombers continue to just climb back into this game, doing a lot of things right here in this Titan Secure Storage fourth period. 59-55, the Bishop McGuinness leads down to 4.
See how they defend Tucker or whoever wants to attack the basket. Conley, Cooper. McGuinness has 3 good options to get inside the paint.
And a couple of good outside shooters as well. Conley driving in, puts up the floater, shot no good. A rebound by Henderson. Henderson pushing hard, up the court, right to the hole, gets the bucket. It's a 2-point ball game. Here's the triple elite screen printing instant replay. 21 points for Brooklyn Henderson now. Tucker battling around Sadie Johnson, misses layup. Maya Hodge with the rebound. And Sadie Johnson
called for a charge.
Called for the offensive foul. That's her first foul.
It's not really Sadie's game to attack the basket like that. And credit McGuinness, that player was in position for a while.
This was a 19-point game at one point in the third period. The Bishop McGuinness lead. It's now a 2-point game. Midwest City has controlled the second half of this ball game. No other way to put it. And it really started late in the third period. Cooper taking her time. Johnson on D. A little over 2 minutes left to play. Cooper driving, picks up the ball, puts up the floater, no good. And a loose ball, jump ball. Possession goes to Midwest City.
I was saying McGuinness. Yeah, it's McGuinness ball.
Well, the possession arrow on the scoreboard says Midwest City. Possession arrow down here on the floor says Bishop McGuinness.
And the one they look at's on the floor.
Loose ball. Tucker comes up with the offensive board. Under 2 minutes to play. Driving on Henderson. Henderson reaching. Tucker going up. Shot is good.
Big sequence there.
19 points for Tucker. Henderson for 3. Shot no good. Conley gets the rebound. It's a 4-point lead for Bishop McGuinness. A minute and a half left to play. A little shove from Tucker on Henderson. Battle all the way down the court. I like the no call all the way down the court. I was talking about the shove, but Henderson was bodying up on her, and we didn't get a call either way. I like it. Timeout called by Coach Megan Malloy Knights. Full timeout for minute 23 left to play in the ball game here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School, minute 23 left to play in this Titan Secure Storage fourth period. Is the Bishop McGuinness Lady Irish lead the Midwest City Lady Bombers 61-57. McGuinness ball, baseline inbound play coming. Conley takes it, loses it. Cooper comes up with it and scores backwards off the glass.
Not getting rebounds. They're coming back to Bombers again.
Missed shot by Henderson. Hodge with the rebound and a foul called on Bishop McGuinness.
It's tough. She didn't get continuation, but she will get the free throw line. By the Bombers have no fouls. Now they have one. They just gave them one.
First foul on not the Bombers, but the Bishop McGuinness.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong.
Yeah, it's a first foul of the fourth period on Bishop McGuinness. Hodge inside on Cooper, goes up, misses the shot. Rebound by Tucker. And Henderson with the steal. Right to the hole, she scores.
Boy, that saved the game maybe. At least gave him a chance.
Cuts the lead back to 4. It was up to 6. It's now 63-59 and another timeout called. 4-point game, less than a minute to play on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray. Scott Cassidy on the camera. We're at the Wildcat Athletic Center, Piedmont High School, Class 5A girls area runner-up game. Winner goes to state. Loser season ends. It's a 4-point game with 52 seconds left to play. Bishop McGuinness has led this entire ball game. They've led by as much as 19. It's now a 4-point game. Bishop McGuinness ball, full court. Full court defense by Midwest City. Megan Milligan takes the inbound pass. Downer staying with Tucker down the court. Henderson steps in front of the play. And now Tucker going right to the hole to put up a shot. Ugly shot. That's off the hands of Tucker, out of bounds. Why did she drive in so quickly to score with a 4-point lead?
I don't know. That's a good question. Why not try to pass the ball around some? I'm going to tell Milligan, I think Nolan Henderson wrote. Milligan should have picked it up.
Henderson down the court now. Corner, Downer for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Conley.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds turnover. That's 10 turnovers in the second half by Bishop McGuinness after only having 4 in the first half.
Bombers have one timeout, so they need to score quickly, and they ideally for them not have to call a timeout. They're going to bring Promise Wright in for Downer. You'd rather Promise Wright take a shot than almost anyone other than Brooklyn Henderson and maybe around the paint, Maya Hodge.
25 seconds left to play. Promise Wright gives it to Ariana Walter. Clock ticking, down to 20. Henderson driving in. Hodge under the basket, scores the bucket. It's a 2-point game. 21 points for Maya Hodge, 13 seconds left. 63-61 is the score. Bishop McGuinness on top. Can Midwest City pull off the stunner of a comeback? This is only a 30-second timeout. I didn't know we had any 30s left. Now, I don't know what that signal was, but from the official, he signaled 30, full, none. Maybe he was saying there's no timeouts left. I don't know. Unbelievable turn of events. Bishop McGuinness driving in and trying to score quickly. One timeout left for Bishop McGuinness, he just signaled. No timeouts left for Midwest City. 13 seconds left in the game. It's a 2-point lead for Bishop McGuinness. Again, Midwest City was trailing by 19 in the second half of the third period. They have closed this gap. Maya Hodge has been huge, and Brooklyn Henderson, the freshman, has had a monster of a fourth period. Inbound play coming from Bishop McGuinness. And trap in the corner. Turnover with 9.5 seconds left.
Maya Hodge elected not to foul, and it ended up being a good decision. Now the Bombers obviously don't have a timeout to draw a play. They can make subs, though. They can bring in Promise Wright. And obviously you want to get the ball to Brooklyn Henderson with enough time to shoot a shot, and Hodge can rebound it maybe.
Henderson driving, quick foul
good
called.
Foul. They had all the fouls in the world to use because they had none. No fouls for Bishop against this quarter.
That's their second.
Second foul, yeah, okay.
So they have 2 more to give. They can stop the clock a lot and not give Midwest City much time here. Hodge inbound baseline. Henderson back inside to Hodge. Hodge backing down. The ugly shot, gets her own rebound. Battling for it, off the glass, shot no good. Time runs out. Hodge had 2 really good looks and just could not score to close this one out as the Bishop McGuinness Irish defeat the Midwest City Bombers by 2, 63-61. A phenomenal comeback by the Bombers. Jordan, you said at one point you hoped it wasn't too little too late. Man, they got started 30 seconds too late on the comeback.
They did. It was a good design for Midwest City. They got the ball inside to Maya Hodge, who's led them in scoring. Should be player of the game, but the shot just wouldn't drop.
Yeah, leading scorer ended up being Brooklyn Henderson with that great fourth period that she had. 23 points Brooklyn Henderson finished up with, and she had 10 rebounds, so she had the double-double. Maya Hodge had the double-double with 21 points and about 14 rebounds. So 2 phenomenal games there by those 2 players. They get both of them back next year. Henderson's just a freshman. Hodge is a junior. She developed and really improved this year. They'll be counting on her in future year or for next year's game. But this is a game Midwest City wanted. Bishop McGuinness obviously wanted it as well, and they get the victory here today.
Yeah, they played the harder, smarter game for much of the game. And Midwest City, again, for much of the game, was kind of sleepwalking. They didn't have their three-point shot going, and they rely on the three-point shot more than most teams do. And so when you have that combination and you're not really protecting the paint well, they were not rebounding great. I mean, Bishop McGuinness got some extra points at the end of the game to keep the distance what it was because of offensive rebounding. And so just too many parts of the game that Midwest City was not strong in for much of the game.
The first 3 minutes of the game were brutal for Midwest City. They were flat-footed and slow and not shooting the ball well at all in the first 3 minutes of the game. And
the first few minutes of the third quarter.
Yes, and that really hurt them when you look at how they played the rest of the game. Those few minutes of the game really hurt them today. 63-61 the final. Bishop McGuinness advances to the state tournament. You said they will play Booker T. Is that what you said?
And Carl Albert girls won, and they will play
East Central. So that's the matchups coming next week in the state tournament. Again, congratulations on a great season to the Midwest City Lady Bombers. But they come up short here in this area runner-up game today. Finished the season with a record of 19-6.
And we also want to mention that Shawnee has defeated Collinsville in 5A Girls East. They will play, I believe, Del City. In Glenpool, Pounds Edison Prep 74-49. Glenpool will play Newcastle.
All right.
Girls matchups. And, of course, we got boys games later tonight. You'll be with Gordy calling Carl Albert SAS, class in SAS. And
here at Piedmont.
Yeah, here at Piedmont. And I'll be with Eric Sherham to call Midwest City McGuinness. So the fans here will make their trek to Edmond North in a few minutes, along with me. and we'll see how many teams we get on the boys' side. But we didn't get in the full amount on the girls' side like we were hoping. But like you said, Middle City girls had a strong season. They returned a lot of key players. They lost some good seniors. Promise, yep. Right? She for 1 year. Same thing with Andrea Walter. Very good for this team. Great senior years. Seven Miller had a great career with Midwest City. Just a feisty defender and rebounder for them.
Sadie Johnson,
the homecoming queen, was also turned out to be a pretty good basketball player, especially shooting-wise. Very good three-point shooter. So they're going to miss some productive seniors, the Kennedys.
Yeah, Kennedy Tate, Kennedy Downer. Yep. Kennedy Downer getting a lot of playing time in this game, and she got the call to go defend Ace Tucker. That was a just tremendous decision, and it really paid off. She dogged her, just stayed on top of her the whole time. Also, another senior on the roster, Neve Marzette. Didn't get to see her play much this year, but another senior that will not be with the team next year as she will be graduating. So
it's always a big if. Will they return everyone? Usually Midwest City, only one time have they not had a really good player not come back for a senior year. That was last year that they missed out on a very good junior from the year before, Marquia Pratt. But otherwise, usually those players come back, and if they do, very good core with Jelana Overby, Bailey Guthrie, Jada Jacobs, perhaps, she's mostly a softball player. The Douglases, who I believe are cousins, they're both sophomores. Ariana Walter, I really like her game. Brooklyn Henderson, of course. And Maya Hodge, like you said, is a junior along with Sarai Rawls.
Yeah.
So, and Kira Rollins are juniors too, so good core.
A really good core there, absolutely.
Yeah. But tough loss. This was a winnable game, and I just think, again, the mistakes for much of the game were too much. And then McGuinness played a smarter game for the most part, and just made fewer mistakes. And then they almost lost it at the end, but they didn't play with the lead very well. What it cost them was instead of a comfortable game, it was a close game, but they ended up pulling it out.
63-61 the final. Bishop McGuinness, the Lady Irish, defeated and you see them taking pictures down on the court now with their area runner-up plaque. They defeated the Midwest City Lady Bombers today. The final score 63-61. Thank you for being in our audience today. We want to make mention real quickly again, Whataburger on Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City. They have the new Whata deal. Big flavor for a small price, like the new Big Ranch Wrap, premium Whata Chicken Bites, or the Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. Try one today. Whataburger on Douglas. And Coach Vic and Tony Johnson on Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines deliver thoughtful analysis, in-depth conversations, and meaningful coverage of programs across the state. Now, Midwest City didn't get the win today, but our player of the game is sponsored by Whataburger on 15th Street, Southeast 15th Street. Build your Whata deal today at Whataburger with the new Big Ranch Wrap, premium Whata Chicken Bites, Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. Eat big for just a little, only at Whataburger. This is the Whataburger specifically on 15th, sponsoring our player of the game. We talked about Maya Hodge. We talked about Brooklyn Henderson. Both of them coming up huge. Brooklyn Henderson, really, her fourth period just kind of put her in the lead. She ended up being the leading scorer in the game, 23 points. She had the double-double with 10 rebounds as well. And hard not to pick Brooklyn Henderson. If you were not going to pick her, you'd have to go with Maya Hodge, who had the double-double and 21 points. She was big. They looked for Maya Hodge at the end of the game for the bucket. She could not get the bucket in. Not on her. She was in a lot of traffic down there. But I think we go with Brooklyn Henderson for our player of the game today, courtesy of Whataburger on Southeast 15th, Jordan.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thanks for being our audience. This has been a production of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.